So it's a little after midnight. So it's actually a little after 10. Um, I should call my vlog Groundhog Day, even though it's not at all. The days are very I'm up at different times every day. It would be like maybe I call it like Gopher Day, Skunk Day. Uh, Turtles all the way down day. That's it. That's it. There we go. Um, the sickness got to me at the end of the day yesterday, and I think I made that clear. I did feel so much better, but like I needed sleep, and I slept this afternoon, and this is good. Um, I'm actually normally like I don't normally ever get sick, so I don't know what's up with this. I don't know. We'll find out in a few months if I'm chronic or if I beat it or what the fuck. But um, if that was the extent of Hep B, then I think I beat it. Because it seems like it's gone. I'm going to instead assume that I probably got a cold. I do. I feel like so much better today, and I'm hungry again, so that's good. These are good things. So I'm gonna get something to eat, and I do expect to have a long day today. I don't. Yesterday wasn't that short, was it? What time did I was up like in the evening. In fact, I almost made it 2 days yesterday, right? So I mean, it wasn't that short, but I mean, it wasn't. I wasn't able to push myself the way I wanted to. We're gonna do that today, um, unless unless it hits me again. That's the plan. So I did get all the editing I wanted done. I mean, yesterday was productive enough. Not as productive as I wanted, but productive enough. I think it took me longer to do that, right? If I had finished like an hour earlier or 2 hours earlier, I probably would have been able to do all the cleaning I wanted to do. But what do you say? Tonight, I'm gonna get something to eat because I am hungry and it's good. And then we're gonna install the PC in the morning. Sorry, install the hard drive. Spend the time until the sun comes up playing around with the hard drive. I'll get some salami, and then we'll do some cleaning. Day is planned out, and the crowning achievement that I've been waiting far too long for. The coughs are still coming, but I am feeling much better. I promise you this. It's a shower. So, um, I'm planning on going to sleep for a week. Actually, you know what? This might be lengthy enough that I may move the laptop into the other room. We'll see. But we're gonna get this all done today, finally, and get back to what I'm doing. I'm excited about that. I'm getting over a period here, right? So this is good. I'm hungry. Let's eat. Alright, it's almost 6:30, and I guess I should admit that I've been far less productive this morning than I could have been. I think I probably expected that this would be done by now, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get this running. I'm just turning this off. I just need to make sure nothing's running. Okay. I'm gonna just shut you right down there, and let's go ahead and open this up. I am gonna have to break the seal here. I did not buy a warranty or anything. The hard drive will eventually die. That's understood. The way I figure it is that if it lasts, it'll last a few days and it's good. And if it doesn't, then it's going back on your basic replacement logic, right? Under you ship me a dud logic. Okay. Do I have batteries on this thing? I'm doing okay. It's not flashing anyways. Okay, so sorry to be a little less than exciting there. I just took it out of the box. What have I got here? A shrink wrap. Obviously, I don't want to be rough with it. I'm gonna need to. Okay, we're gonna need to get gonna need to get a pair of scissors here. When was the last time I fell? It's been 10 years since I've installed a new hard drive. Where did I put those scissors? Scissors were a necessary part of the ritual. In fact, that's why I have these out. For the ritual. So, although can you catch me there? Not so good right now. Yeah, well, sorry. Okay. Let me just open this shrink wrap. And got a hard drive out. Looking at the drive, and it's a drive. Just like any other drive. Something I forgot to do previously, though, was get, well, if I got batteries, I got batteries. In fact, I've got a set charge, so let's just go ahead and walk it back here. I gotta figure out where I put. It should be in. I've got a box for a motherboard. Where exactly that box for the motherboard is actually I can see it. Okay, good. Nice and easy. Okay. This is, what is that? That's the setup drive for that. Check this out. Those are my boxes. Things. In fact, that's something I'm going to need to come back here and take those boxes out too. Next couple of days. Right now, what I need is a SATA drive and it looks like it was on the front. Point. I'm looking for the braces to put on the side of the drive. I hope I didn't throw it out with the. Wouldn't that be a problem? Did I? No, okay, here it is. This is what I'm looking for right there. Okay. And I guess it's these little screws. I'm going to take the box out with me. Because I don't know what the screws look like off the top of my head. I'm going to fall over there. It was in there. Not exactly the safest place to stand at. Okay, this is my SATA cord that I can use. That'll be good. And this is the brace, I'm pretty sure. I need to remember how to go from there. In fact, we may need to put it in the other way. What we're gonna do to remember, because I say it's been a while, is yank the machine out. You'll probably fall over. You got the last several times. Okay. Yeah, now let's go ahead and let it sit like that. Okay. Top of that there. Okay, so I guess that what I need to do is yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I've got some editing to do. Okay, take that out of here. We know you're the one that's unplugged. Simple enough. Um, okay, I recorded the start of this. My batteries went out, and we're just going to delete the first part. So, I took the hard drive out of the box, which I will put with my other boxes. I will save that box. I took it out of the shrink wrap. There's the drive there. What does the drive look like? It looks like a drive, like any other drive. There's the ridiculous 2 terabytes right there. And then I went and I found my box of stuff. This is an old. Well, it's the motherboard that I've got in the machine. The box, and I leave things like mice and cords, the extra system blower fan, webcam, it's another extra fan. I think it's another webcam. It's a mic for the sound card that's in there. SATA cables. This is for the motherboard as well. It's do you know what that is? That's a it's a remote control for the board as well. Lots of fancy features. A couple of extra USB slots in the back if I wanted to put them in. It's a USB to PS2, etc. Just computer stuff in the box. Is that a... Well, isn't that weird? This is a... Wow. I don't know why I have that, but I'm going to put it back right where I got it. I guess this is my paper that came when it's Ghosts. 2008? March 2008? Yeah, it must be Ghosts. Nine Inch Nails record. I don't know why it's in there, but it's been in there for 8.5 years. Put it back. Okay, so what was in there? Something else I got in there is another guitar pin. It's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a nickel cadmium battery, but in fact that's what this is. No, that's this is. You know, those are this is hardware for my SG. They're tuning pegs. In fact, those ones are broken. I had to replace my tuning pegs back in the summer of 2014, and etc. You can see what I got in there. So I took that. The box was back there. Back here, so I went into the box and nearly killed myself while I was back there. Should I just put these? No. We'll just start over. And I took this out of here. This out of there, right? So what I need to do is I need to put this into here. But I forgot how to do it. So I took the machine out. I was going to have to do that anyways. I took one of the drives that was in the bay out just so I can take a look at it. And that's right, we can see how that works, right? We don't want that hair there. So I should have four large screws, and it should be top up with, yeah. Sort of like that. Alright. I've got the cables there. should be like that. So I should, and you see the little holes there? Yeah, okay, so it's a making sense. Now, I remember from, what, why don't I have a bottom on that? Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Mind freeze, okay. Now, I'm going to check in the box. Are there screws in the box? No. No screws in that there box. User manual, I don't know what the hell. Need 800 pages to, 800 different languages, I guess that's what it is. Huh? Yeah. Again, they're telling me to unplug it from the wall. I'm not going to do that. The same thing as always. And I got my SATA cable out of my box here too. So next thing to do is I gotta find 4 of those screws. If I was smart, I would have put them together under the expectation. What is this? Oh, that looks like a container full of computer screws. I'm aware that I need to be relatively careful about this because the tightness and etc. matters in more ways than one. So I'm gonna take this big pile of stuff out of here, just like that. So we can get to the bottom of this. We will get to the bottom of this. Okay, so there's one that looks like it's the right kind of screw. So let's see if we can find 4 of those babies, just like that. And it seems okay. So we're all in here. I probably should have put them in a little bag or something. I mean, I guess I probably didn't have a baggie at the time. Or if I had a baggie around, I thought I should get it out of the house. Actually, you know what? I hope there is a cop. What the hell is... I hope there is a cop watching this. You know what that is? That is a memory cartridge for my JX8P. Yeah. Why isn't that in there? I guess I guess the reason it's not in there is probably that's for my line 6 device. I'm gonna be so glad to get my guitar stuff back out here. It's been absurdly long without it. I am done. Don't tell me I can't find the last screw. Well, I got a box. I got a bag of screws here. Does it look like there's one in here like that? Or did I lose a screw? Alright, let's keep going with the removals. Static bag for RAM. Oh, what was initially in here? Or was it a, inconclusive. I think these are probably, what these probably are well, that's for the AAA firewire. Let's just keep taking the stuff out until... Okay, actually, no, that's not the same. Or is it? It doesn't look the... No, it is too. Okay. Alright. So I think we're good to go. All the screws are small like that. Yeah. Excuse me. So we got 4 screws and a screwdriver. Let's go ahead and put that back in. We don't want to screw this too tight. In fact, I should probably hold it still. Do that. I don't even know if you can see that or not, but if you can't, I guess that's too fucking bad. I can at least tell you. Well, I think I made it clear what I'm doing, which is that I'm screwing the brace on so I can put it in the bay. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Does it look good? I think that looks good. It looks the same anyways. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put the first one back in first. Make sure is that upside down? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter so much. Okay. Yeah, no, it's gonna matter because of the geometry of it. Okay. So power in there and power in, and then we got the SATA in. Okay, so that was the one I just took out. And so now we're gonna do the same thing again for this one. I'm gonna put this down because otherwise I won't see it. Was facing up. Trying to, okay. Well, it's in. Let's power plugged in. And the power is plugged in. Last step will be to get, I had to, the one I want, the largest one. Let's see here. Well, that's straight to straight. That's straight to straight too. Those ones are all straight to pull. I may have taken the other one. It's probably in the other room. Okay, well, I don't really see a reason why it matters so much, so it's gonna plug that in right there. As long as it's long enough, that shouldn't be a problem. It's coming in here, okay. I should only have one choice, so, and that's the case. Let's see my other hand here. Okay, so I'm about as sure that the power works as I can be. I have no idea if the SATA cable works or not. I guess that's something that we're going to find out in a second. Power on with my trusty spacebar. And what does it tell me at the start here? That was too fast, I couldn't see. Okay. One of the reasons we haven't been doing viewer updates was because I was a little bit worried about my. I'm not sure if I ever updated this. I think I pointed out something out a little while back that I was concerned about the number of USB. As time has gone on, I think I'm actually going to tie that more to a possible chipset issue. Point being that I really think I just need to reinstall my chipset drivers. I'm going to move this away over here while I type that in. And let's see what happens when this comes up here like this. Yeah, no, I expected that. How would that read it if it read it? And actually, you know what? I bet this drive is not formatted, so it wouldn't read it there, would it? I would need to go here. Imagine the calls they get on that. Okay, so. Okay. And I think that's basically what I wanted to see there. I just call it disk 3. 1863 gigabytes. Well, that could only be one thing. We just want one. Yeah. Why did I sign it H? Do I not have an H drive? Actually, that's my little ASAP drive that is missing. Okay. Now, we're not going to call it H. We're going to call it P for now. I'm going to have to be very careful about this because I've got my scripts. That'll be something that I do today. Just work all that out. And I kind of expected it would be done by now. Oh, but yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's 10 to 7. I said this in the first time through, but the morning's been far less productive. Out of the box, we can just do a quick format. DFS, yeah, we can do that. Okay. And okay, yep. It won't be instant, but yeah. I guess that that's my little H drive. Is I have a little flash drive on my BIOS, and it seems to be that that's what was getting kind of funny. What may have happened right here at this particular point is that I may have plugged another drive in, and I might have said this is too much. So I'm going to reinstall my chipset drivers as soon as that's done formatting. Give it a reboot, and we'll see what it comes up with. But this is my that's my update for this week, or until the next one, anyways. I've got the pile of stuff I want to do sitting there on the machine. Sorry, sitting there on the counter. Let's get this cleaned up, and I still need to get the salami, and I still need to get the laundry in place. I'm gonna get my salami, take a shower, do the laundry, and then as the laundry's being done, we can go ahead and figure this all out. What I'm gonna need to do is I think that's just a different color because it's only one partition, right? Okay. Why did I have P open even? Ah. Probably because it was left there for that. That's probably what P is for. Okay. these are actually going to shrink, right? So we'll keep that. This is my main partition, 50 gigs. This might get a little bit bigger. Look at the space. This is dedicated. It'll stay just like it is. These four are for the USB. The installed disk will stay the way it is, and it'll stay as K. It must. So the script is, the virtual machine will stay as it is. The temp file will probably get bigger, but things will move from here to here. This partition will disappear. This partition will disappear. What does that mean? It means that, yeah, okay. So I guess it is. So this drive, I'll get this drive back, right? So I will take this and move these both to here, leaving me with this open. These guys are what I can probably do is move that. No, wait, that doesn't make sense either. Okay. I want to take one of these 250 gigabyte disks and have it as just backup. So right now it'll actually be I'll do it as ISOs, solely ISOs, right? And I guess that'll make sense as Blu-ray because that's the most recent, right? So I'll take this and this, move them to here. I guess my temp directory will actually stay as it, or sorry, my temp partition will stay as it is. I can clear it out a little bit at least, right? Because if I look at my temp partition right now, it's like like half of it is MP3s. So it'll give me the space back. Okay, so yeah, that works out. Okay, so I'll take that and half of that and move to here. I'm going to clear this out entirely. And I'll just, rather than having a backup partition, I'll just do backups on the other drive. Yeah. Why did I have that there? What was it? I think I wanted to use it for 64-bit something. That was like a 64-bit, yeah. Whatever it is no longer. Oh no, wait, yeah, that's what. I needed a D drive for the, I needed to have something sitting for D. So why don't I put this in D? Makes sense, huh? D for discography. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. It's working, it's good, let's go. Yeah, no, I'm remembering now that I explicitly broke the plug and play on this machine. So when I reinstalled the chipset drivers, what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to find the different things, but it didn't. So it's like I can't even update my chipset drivers. Like I say, I very desperately need to reinstall this machine. I broke it far too badly. It just goes to show the depth of my concern regarding the interference. I'm convinced it has nothing to do with hardware. It has nothing to do with software either. It's the air. It's in the air, man. I can feel it in the air. So it's just losing these USB drives. They come and they go, and then they come and they go, and again, and they come and they go. It's just like they disappear. it doesn't seem to bother the copy operation so long as it's not over USB. But yeah, yikes. So it still doesn't make sense to reinstall until I'm just thinking to myself. You probably just picked that up. It's frustrating, but it's not like a substantial concern, right? Oh wait, what have I got left to put in the machine? I've got another DVD. I've got 2 sound cards over PCI. Is that it? I think it is. I don't think I need the extra. I could put like a system blower in. I don't think I need it. I think it's just makes extra sound. I could put extra USB or extra FireWire in. I don't think I didn't need it either. I think they have lots of ports. And we're just trying to figure out why it is that I got why it is that I left all those open. If I'm only putting 2 cards in, definitely want to close that back up. USB and FireWire cables is the only thing I can think of, but I mean I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 USB on the back here, I don't even use them. I can't for the life of me think why I'd want more. I bought a hub, but it's like in the other room I never use it, so it's like I don't know. I had FireWire connectors in the back there at one point. I thought maybe it might be faster if I plugged it in directly. But then I thought but I didn't realize it wasn't directly. And that's not faster. Should I just crack and put it all back together? No, I'm gonna wait a bit. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. It's just like 3. Yeah. It's gonna depend on my workflow, obviously, but soon enough. Right now, it doesn't. I mean, like, I'm not. What am I doing? I'm doing like. I'm not even gonna be listening really for the next little while. So it's. Yeah. But yeah, it's not. I mean, it is a chipset driver issue, but it's a plug and play issue. It's broken. I need to reinstall. There's no way around it. I'm just thinking. I'm currently moving the data. Right. So I'm taking the data from one partition and I'm moving it to the new drive. I'm not sure that's such the best idea for right now. Because I don't know about the drive yet, right? I'm gonna let this operation go and then I'm actually gonna copy it back. And I think probably the best thing I can do is let it sit for a few days. Well, consider the worst case scenario, right? Let's say I copy all the information to the new drive, and then I delete it, and then the drive dies. Then I've just destroyed everything. Yeah, I need to be a little more careful than that, I think. Yeah. Okay, so, I think before I do anything, before I even file it, I should just let it sit. Yeah. Okay. Why don't we do this? Why don't we just let it sit until I get done what I'm doing in the other room, and then when I'm done what I'm doing in the other room, then I can come in here and I can start doing that. Okay. finish the copy operation, and I'm gonna copy it all back. Yeah. Okay. I gotta get some salami soon. I'm gonna play around in my backstation here. I'm gonna get that stuff over to the back room. I just remembered that I probably have report cards back there. Do I have a report card from grade 10 back there? That's a good question. I guess I'll go back there and look for it. If I do, that will be useful for the Ultra Reality, won't it? Yeah, so I got that stuff out of here. That's in the back room now, and I did find, better than a report card, I found a transcript. I should have looked for that before I did it. I guess I'll record it down for brevity, or for historicals purposes right now. In the Ultra Reality that I've been writing, the classes that I took in the first semester of grade 10 were English, Math, Exploratory, and French. I checked my transcript, and I know I took English and Math in the first semester. I remember that. Those were the important courses, right? It turns out that the Exploratory was in grade 9, and I actually took a full computer course in grade 10. I remember taking a computer course early. I thought it was in grade 11. It turns out it was in grade 10. I didn't take computers in 11 or 12. I took an OIC course. This was back in the 90s. It was before, we were still grappling with how do you teach programming to kids, but I knew there was an Exploratory, and then there was one. I thought it was grade 11, and then it was grade 10. Guess I was wrong. It doesn't really change the write-up too much, because part of the Exploratory was computers, and we talked a little bit about that. For what it's worth, I did well in that course. I'm going to end up with the same mark that I said I did anyway, so that kind of balances out. But I took French in the second semester. That one I got completely wrong. And in fact, that might be... I thought the French was grade 11, and I'm thinking, no, you know what, yeah, that still would have been grade 11. When I did the song, that's an important part, because there's going to be, I'm going to do a song for a French project, and I had in my mind that it was grade 11, and I think it was. I'll check that after. I know it would have been, I know it was in the spring, which kind of makes sense there if it was grade 10, because I'm moving to the second one. I'll take a look. That might be something that I might have to juggle a little bit. I didn't take French in the first semester. What I took was a guitar course. And I was going to take the guitar course in the next semester. So that was going to be part of the write-up, but I knew that was... So what are the 4 courses? The reason I checked it is because I couldn't remember the other one, right? I knew I took science in the second semester. I thought I took guitar in the second semester. Religion I have to take every year when I was in a Catholic school. So I knew that was in the second semester. Just by process of elimination. The last course was geography, which I had completely forgotten. I have no recollection of taking geography in high school. It's in the list. I don't remember at all. I don't know what the course was about. I don't know what we talked about. I don't know what I did. This does not exist in my memory at all whatsoever. Kind of crazy, huh? I remember taking geography in grade 8 because it was in French. grade 10 it was in English, and I think there's a decent possibility that I just did not attend that class. And that's probably what I'll blog when I write it up. I have no memory of it at all. It's not. I mean, I wasn't doing drugs at the time. It's not that because I didn't do them. I know it was. I'm like science. It was science was first thing in the morning. Oh, no, wait, no. It was grade 9. It was first thing in the morning. Grade 10 geography. Maybe I'll check. Maybe it says who the teacher was. Maybe that'll jog my memory on that. But yeah, those are the 4 courses coming up. Science, I did well in science. It was supposed to be French, but it's going to be guitar because I got those flipped around. Geography, which I don't remember. And religion. Which one was... Grade 10 religion was, yeah. That was the old guy. That was the world religions? Or was it... I don't remember. Okay. I got the right courses anyways. And it's there. And everything's dated, so I've got that out. I've got the transcript out. I can consult it when I need to. We're not going to go too far ahead or anything. I mean, this is what's coming up. I guess I would be back in school now. Maybe not right now, a couple of days. I'm gonna go get my salami. I found it, it's good. Yeah. Actually, I did take computers in grade 11 and grade 12. I don't remember that either. I'm wishing I would have checked that transcript because it isn't accurate the way that it was written. Like I say, okay, so it's only 6 months worth. I'm only 8 months in, right? But I need to. The music stuff is solid. There's no errors in the music stuff. It's just let's and like I say, I can switch to French. I checked it, and I did take grade 11 French in the winter semester. So in the spring, so I can move it. I'm pretty sure it was there because I had friends in the class that I wouldn't have been friends with if it was in grade 10. So that's why it had to be in grade 11. But it's not such a big deal. Like I say, it wasn't exploratory in grade 10. It was exploratory in grade 9. It was a computer class in grade 10. But when I talked about it, it was the pointillism section that I just didn't do, and then there was the computer section that I focused on and I did well in, and that was what I used the mark for. And the marks were pretty much the same both here. So that's fine. That washes out. It's not completely true, but it's close enough. And it doesn't really matter. It's not an important thing, right? And I can swap the French for the guitars, but still, it's in this log. I corrected myself. It's the only error so far, right? And I've got the transcript there. I'm going to be more careful. Broadly speaking, I'm going to be more careful. I mean, of course, there's a little bit of creative license as well, right? We haven't talked about this yet, but one of the things I put in the vlog was that I was assigned the Grapes of Wrath because I was making fun of Southern people's accents. That has more to do with the politics of today than it does with the politics of then or the reality then. Um, it is true that when I was younger, I did, and in fact, I still tend to mock Southern accents. That's true. And I think it's also true that it's not something that uh, the more sophisticated people around me have ever really liked very much about me. Um, but was I assigned? I was not assigned the Grapes of Wrath. I picked the Grapes of Wrath. Um, so I mean, like, and I'm taking some license here, right? This is not meant to be completely autobiographical. It's, you know, I'm filling in things. I did actually read the Grapes of Wrath in the first semester of grade 10. That's true. And I did write the essay by hand. That's true too. But I mean, like, there's all kinds of things. With the math course is a little bit more literal, right? The way I narrated that is actually more accurate. Anyways, I'm gonna go get my salami, and then I'm gonna take a shower. January 3rd in Windsor, 2017. It's not exactly a beautiful day, but it could certainly be a lot. What the hell? It could certainly be a lot worse, that's for sure. Just allow me back in a few minutes. Run around the corner, back in a few minutes. Let's see how much I get on 2 hours worth of charge. I don't know. Let's add it up. I didn't have the Hungarian salami that I wanted. We had to talk about that a while back. I got the dry Italia that I wanted. The Venetian brand. Jeez, my hands are. It is super dry in here. My hands are literally bleeding. Okay. Anyways, time to hop in that shower. I've been waiting for this for far too long. It's gonna feel so good. Actually, I should vacuum before showering, and it does in fact work. This is good. So it was fast and easy once I got done. It's just I had to clean the vacuum, obviously. That was really all there was to it. Okay, it's good to know. I guess maybe I'll clean it again sometime next year. It'll be intriguing if that becomes a yearly ritual for me. Yeah? Clean the vacuum on New Year's. My New Year's resolution every year is to clean the fucking vacuum. Perhaps. Actually, I should probably do it more often because I noticed that I got way more pull. And if I'm noticing I'm getting poor pull. It's a strong little vacuum. It works well. I got a good deal on it. It was only $25. It was at the pawn shop around the corner that I didn't buy the monitor at, the first one. That day, the AV there. It's in the vlog where somebody bikes by me. And as far as I can tell, the reason it was cheap was because the power was a little bit stuck, right? So this button here, I don't know, you probably can't see this that well, but this button here was just like, it was like down a little bit, right? And there was some like, I don't know, I guess probably somebody like stepped on it or something, and it was like jammed down a little bit, and they said, I guess it's broken, we'll have to bring it to the pawn shop. Well, in fact, I didn't need to grease it or anything. I just had to, like, you know, like push it down a couple of times and it worked. Besides that, it was a brand new vacuum. Works perfectly well. And it's strong. It gets pull. As so long as it's not full. I gotta remember that in my head. I'm so used to using old half-dead vacuums. My whole life I've had backup vacuums, right? So like when I first moved out, I got the 25-year-old vacuum that nobody wanted anymore, right? And I mean, I got, you know, like, I didn't have dogs or anything, right? So it was not such a big deal. I just needed to vacuum up like dirt that I tracked in once in a while, kind of thing, right? And when I first moved here, my grandmother gave me her like 60-year-old vacuum. I'm not joking. My mom recognized that vacuum from when she was a kid. And I'm not young. I'm in my mid 30s. So like I was like 30. She was over 50. So it was like a 60-year. Like I'm not joking. It was like a 60-year-old vacuum. And it didn't last very long because when I got it here, I couldn't find any bags for it, right? I didn't look very hard. I figured they would. I figured that I could buy a new vacuum for the cost of a package of bags, and that was probably right, because like I say, that cost me $25. So the point is that I'm used to dead vacuums. So when it's full and I'm using it and it's full, it's like every other vacuum I've ever used, right? But no, the thing pulls, and it pulls hard. Actually, I have a sock on the side of my bed rail. You probably have a sock on the side of your bed rail too, if you want to look. I think everybody does. And I got caught in a sock, and I had to it was like a magnet, and I'm like trying to pull it off. It's like, ugh. Epic struggle with the sock. You will not defeat me, sock. I've never been defeated by a sock yet. Perhaps one day the sock will overcome, but not yet. Not in my days so far. I am not yet so weak that I have been defeated by a sock. Okay, so, yeah, I'm done. It feels good. And now I am going to, actually I'm not going to shower right now. The first thing I forgot, one of the things I wanted to say was that these batteries are lasting longer than I thought they would. I need to spray those boots. So let's do that. Yeah, I bought this, I don't know, what was it? Almost 3 years ago. Out in out at the Walmart that we go to sometimes. I used it, I actually did use it on both of those shoes. Not the boots. So I'm going to spray it outside, and then I'll take them out and put them back there. Okay, so I want to finish spraying before I shower, so... See, I wanted to shower before I did laundry so that I would make sure that I had enough hot water. Instead, I guess that, because I'm going to want to wait an hour, it's about 20 to 10. If I do another one around 11, I should have my first load done. And I guess I'll take a shower in the afternoon. That's fine. That means that the absolute last thing I do before I get into bed is take a shower. It's fine. It's just fine. I can deal with that. It's like, okay. So, laundry then. I got 2 loads. Let's do it. I got my first load in, and this is early, but it built up quickly. So I am used to like a couple of things for like the first week. So I would feel wrong just letting this sit here like this. I'm cleaning today. Let's do it now. So what do we got here? I guess the first thing I'm gonna want to put down is actually that's the last thing I'm gonna put down. Okay, so this is a Brita filter. Again, more plastic. You can tell that this is definitely starting to push back a little. It's starting to get hard here. This is for it's plastic but paper. It's for the front of the Kleenex box. Another produce bag. A whole bunch of bounce sheets because I did laundry. This is from the top of Frank's container. Mars bar the other day when I went grocery shopping. I needed something for my pills. I've been good with that recently. Like when we started, I was eating a lot of chocolate, but I've cut down. I had that with my sub the other day. Speaking of which, there's a sub bag. Just one cheese. I mean, it's only been a few days, so. But I mean, that's the thing is it built up much faster than it should have, right? A couple of stickers. Again, it's only been a few days. And we got a toilet paper top. So, and that came from my boots. So, let's get this down. Is that gonna take a? I don't think it's gonna take too much more. It's just we're starting to get to the point where small amounts are gonna make a bigger difference. So let's get that down there and see what happens. I hope I'm not running out of battery there. It's not maybe too much longer before it does come out. Considering I only let it charge for 2 hours before I swapped it because I had that super long gear update. Okay. Hopefully you're still running. Oh, you're still running. Okay. So I'm actually willing to suggest that for the first time I cannot fit the books in the bag. We got a long way to go still, but we might be pushing 80% done. I'm still waiting for a response on that recycling company from Detroit. If I can get the the cheese. If I get the cheese bags out of there, it's gonna be we'll go from 80% full to 60% full like that, right? Because there's like probably. Actually, I'm curious to do it just to see how many. There's probably like 100 containers of cheese in there. See if we can figure out how much I spent on cheese last year. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Another bag update in our belt. My laundry's done. My drawer is closed, and it shall not open for 2 weeks. Except to do the recycle on. It's going to be on actually on Thursday morning this week. But that will be brief. I'm just going to hop in the shower and then actually probably go to sleep. I think I'm